Hey everybody, Steuben here, and today we're going to finally dive into a box of the brand new TCG Neopets Battledome. This is the first set, Defenders of Neopia, and I've opened a handful of these, but they never quite made it to the channel because I would open them with my wife. We've been doing this together, but she's off at a concert tonight, so I figured I would treat myself with the last box I could find within like a 50-mile radius. Of all the LGSs in the area. I called around and found the very last sealed booster box. They had some loose packs and starter decks. We've got plenty of that already. I've had so much fun playing this game with her. We've built decks, and I'm really missing Judora for my like ghosty kind of deck that I got going on here with my pets. And of course, always need more rainbows. The back ones are like extra cards I've been trying to think about, maybe trying to fit in. And we have a mostly double mastered playset binder, and it's like it's going to be a little too tall for the camera where it's at. But like as I destroy everything in the process, oh no, I just bumped everything. But yeah, so like all the ghosts that are missing are in my deck, and of course she's got the fairies that are missing, and just we've got all of the pets. Everything. We've got two playsets. A playset in this game is just 2 single cards, except for your fairies. And we both desperately need, I need a Judora, she needs a Queen Fiora. So hopefully we can get this in this last box. This is probably the last one I'll find unless something happens where they restock them. Most of the LGSs that were carrying this in my area don't care about supporting the game, which is kind of a bummer. The one that does is like kind of caught up in limbo. But enough of a super long introduction. I'm just going to go ahead and use my pen here to break the seal. We can start diving in. And this also has a sticker seal as well. So I brought my trusty Zapdos with his beak to be my new box cutter for the channel. So we'll do that, and then we'll just pop this open. There are 8 cards in a pack and 24 packs in a box. So let's just dive in. We're guaranteed 2 ultra rares or better, 1 rainbow rare, and 1 Grundo warehouse code for neopets.com. So I'm going to mix these up just a little bit. And let's just dive right in. But yeah, if you want to learn how to play the game, it's a lot of fun, honestly. You roll a bunch of dice when you attack and everything, and it's an absolute blast. We got a yellow cow, yellow Scorchio, Pant Devil, red foil Geller, and a fairy Techo for our first super rare. We got a Hubert special hot dog, Iriki, and a Mao Codestone. But basically, you have your deck. You have 5 pets, and you power them up once per turn with a Codestone to increase their stats, and then you can roll dice to declare combat and defense and everything. So at this point, to finish decks, we just need a couple cards. There's a couple commons we don't have, a couple rares, a couple super rares, and ultra rares. And we definitely need more rainbows in general, so we're just going to hopefully get a few things in this box to finish those decks. Foil Zafara, and a Calvera's Marvelous Potion for a super. We have a blue Frost Cannon, a Torchio, and a Lou Codestone. So I'm just going to kind of keep the Codestone separate. Think of them like, since, you know, we open a lot of Pokemon here on the channel, think of them like energy cards. You can play once per turn. Similar in concept. But all the commons and rares, there are no uncommon cards. They can be foils. So those are going to be in your first foil slot of the pack. So here we have a yellow loop and a red loop. So this is a foil. And then we have our super rare right behind it, the Commemorative Battle Fairy Axe. We have a Starry Jub, Battle Fairy Shield, and a EO Codestone. But yeah, I'm also waiting for this to hopefully come to TCGplayer. I know they've been in talks with it for a little bit, and they're working on it. So hopefully it comes sooner than later. Another loop, and see, like I mentioned, you can get like foil versions of everything. Mohawk, Lightning Lenny, and a Black Frost Cannon. I believe dupes for us. Starry Kachik, and a Bree Codestone. I think we're looking for, in terms of commons, I have a list on my phone, but I'm recording with it. I think like Usul Defender, and of course we need all the ultra rare still. We have a yellow Chia, Corbat Defender, red Kachik, a foil Lu Codestone, very nice, and the Breadmaster super rare, really good card, goes into almost every deck at this point. Duelist Dagger, Orig the Great, and an EO Codestone. The second set will be coming out in November, and it celebrates the 25th anniversary of Neopets, so expect some openings on the channel. There's a lot of cool things introduced into that. And if you guys want to see like gameplay or whatever, let me know. Maybe we'll bring it to the Twitch streams in the near future. We have a Shield of Scorching, Blue Poogle, Green Cow, foil red Aisha, and our ultra rare in the box is a Khan the Unstoppable. This is unfortunately for trade. We've already pulled an extended rare, so this box is not going to have a Judora or a Queen Fiora, I believe. I think we're just unlucky and we got another Khan, which, don't get me wrong, it's a great card. But I think this is 5 or 6 boxes deep now. And just not being able to get those essential fairies for our decks is kind of a bummer. Regardless though, even if you don't have like the best deck, they're still super fun because you're rolling a bunch of dice for your attack and defense. So even if you don't have the best cards, you could just roll better than your opponent, and that's what makes this game super fun. All right, we have a Mincy, Castralis, we have a Blue Walkie, Judora's Hourglass, and a Ghost Usul. And I definitely mixed up my piles there. We have a Shield of Fairyland, Uzaro, and a Ornn Codestone. But like I said, I figured I'd try one last booster box before I just cave in and spend the absurd prices on singles. Hopefully when it comes to TCGplayer, it just becomes more accessible for everybody else who wants to get into this game. Kachik, Mohawk Foil, and a Vera super rare. And here is our Grundo Warehouse code. So yeah, you can scratch this off and redeem it on Neopets. And this one gives you a Battledome Snow Globe. And I have a bunch of other ones. I haven't redeemed them yet. But yeah, I guess this is booster box number 6 now for us. So it's just half a case. And yeah, we haven't gotten the cards we needed. So hopefully we'll be able to in the future. We have a Charisse, Aisha Blue, Blues We Talk, Bank Manager, Sergeant Brexis, Judora's Crystal Ball, Amulet of Chaos, and a Horror Codestone. And the best part, though, too, overall about Neopets is that the community is really chill, and the people who are running the game do like almost like every 2 weeks, like a Twitch stream with like an AMA kind of vibe and like news updates and just behind the scenes. So they're really responsive to feedback and involvement. And I really do like that a lot. I wish other game companies were more transparent about those sort of things. We have a Bombberry Elixir and a Fairy Scorchio. We got the Angry Tax Beast, Ridiculously Heavy Battle Hammer, and a Vo Codestone. So hopefully the rainbow in this booster box is a redeemer for me here, and it's not a duplicate rainbow. We've got a green Chia, Slippery Floor Potion, blue Loop, red foil Techo, a Blade of Supernova for our super rare, Starry Poogle, the Ghost Loop, and an Ornn Codestone. In terms of other things going on, we've got some cool collaborations coming up over on the Twitch and here on the YouTube channels with some things I can't talk about just yet, but expect some sweet things to happen. We have a foil yellow Chia and a rainbow Kachik. This is not a duplicate, so thank you, the gods of Neopia, for blessing this box with a non-duplicate rainbow. Emily will be really happy. She plays Fairy Kachik in her deck, so she'll be able to take this and use this. We got a Tangle Net Gun and a Taikai Codestone. I really should sleeve up these two of the larger hits real quick. Lenny, Tax Beast, Yellow Aisha, Pant Devil Foil, and a Ghost Paintbrush. Definitely already have our 2 of those. We have a Punch Bag Bob, purple blob potion, and a Har Codestone. And if it ever does get listed on TCGplayer, we've got a lot of dupes that I'll be able to list to help pay for other cards. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a bunch of sweet collabs coming up. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to stay more in tune with what I've got going on outside of what I'm able to upload every week, then come join the Discord. Link is always down below in the description. I would very much appreciate more homies to talk trading card games with, and also video games and whatever else. We got a green Usul, Ubiki Berry Elixir Foil, and a Marina Super Rare. Eyes of Dark, definitely needed, I think, more copies of this. Shield of Reflection, and a Lu Codestone. I think that's only our second Eyes of Dark, and we are 6 boxes deep. So hopefully the sets in the future have less pets, because we've got so many dupe pets already. A Mao Codestone, a little bit of bling for my deck. And a Fairy Kachik to go with the fairy, the Rainbow Kachik. Masked Intruder, Bloodberry Elixir, and an EO Codestone. So yeah, there are a handful of packs left. Like I said, there's 24 in a box and only 8 cards in a pack. I believe the second set slims down to 4 or 5 cards in a pack. But they've said that the foiling technology and like the cards included are just a little bit cooler in general. We have a Calvara, Zuitok, Kachik, lots of Kachiks. We have a foil Taikai, another Codestone that I like to use, and a Fairy Poogle. Dr. Death, which lets you abandon your pet, a Cow Defender, and a Vo Codestone. And if you've ever played Neopets, honestly, this it's a great game. The community is super awesome. I'm hoping for more LGSs to get involved around me so we can play in person a lot more. We have a Battle Hammer, Blue Gellert, Ghost Loop Sword, and a super rare Balthazar, which lets you steal your opponent's fairy, which I've been playing this because I don't have Judora, so I can steal my opponent's Judora with Balthazar. Judora's Cursed Coin, Fire Paintbrush, and a Zay Codestone. And yeah, this is, it's just like, you know the meme from Spider-Man in like Endgame, where everywhere I see his face, it's everywhere I see her face, and I just can't pull her for the life of me. All right, Exploding Potion, got a red Jub, Poogle, Barry, you know, just our good old friend Barry, an Iron Skeith. This thing is insane. You get to play any villain from your deck during the level requirement, which lets you just cheat out Khan, and he's like a board wipe. Absolutely insane. We got a Fire Lenny, a blue Scorchstone, and a Bree Codestone. Also, I really do appreciate like the textured like card back. You can kind of see how it like stands out where there's texture and where there's not. It's a very unique printing of cards. We have a blue Eerie, or Irie, blue Jub, Pant Devil. We got a foil Orn Codestone, love to see that. We have a Mammoth Super Rare, Lightning Lenny, Ghost Loop Sword, and a Zay Codestone. Or is it Zai? I don't. Sometimes I'm not very great at pronouncing things, especially made-up words. We have a green Techo, green Zuitok, green Loop, 3 green pets in a row. We have a Fire Techo, super cool. Harry and Bluebloom, another card we definitely needed more copies of. This is basically a staple in almost all decks. It helps you find any Codestones, and then you can stack the deck to the bottom in any order. So really, really good card. Glad to get another copy of this. We have Fiora's Elixir, Dr. Flexo, another really good card, and a Bree Codestone. So yeah, almost every card feels usable in some shape or form. And again, we only have one set right now, but it's so fun to play different games to take a break from Pokemon. We have a Corbat Defender, another staple-ish card. Shoru with a Shield of Scorching, a foil Corbat Defender, nice little bit of bling, and a Fairy Lenny. We've got a Teeny Hot Dog, a Fire Gellert, and a Vo Codestone. Another thing too is there are instant speed cards. So if you ever played like Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering, like your trap cards or your counter spells in Magic, The food cards you can play at any point in time in the game right from your hand as long as you match the level requirement. Down to the last 3 packs. There is a chance that you can hit another rainbow or another ultra or an extended art in a box. It's not likely. We've seen 1 or 2 get posted around. We had one that had 2 rainbows when we first started cracking packs, so maybe it'll happen again. I highly doubt it though. We have a blue Lenny. Speaking of hot dogs, more hot dogs. Red Usul, foil Kachik, a Jade Scorchstone, an Athea, the Battle Fairy, and then we've got a Fairy Hot Dog, as well as a Har Codestone. More hot dogs. Yellow Techo, Bruce Avenger. We have a yellow foil cow, the Superior Shield of Reflection, which this thing is really nasty. The Diamond Hot Dog, the Starry Usul, and a Mao Codestone. And our final pack, a little bit of rub for good luck here. We got a yellow Gellert, red Shoiru, red Waki. Our foil is a yellow Scorchio and a Fairy Sweetalk. To wrap it up, we also have Miyuka, the Nova Blade, and a Tai Kai Codestone. So let's go back over everything here. We ended up with 4 different foil Codestones, so a little bit of bling for some decks. In terms of our super rares, we've got the Fairy Sweetalk, the Shield of Reflection, the Scorchstone, Fairy Lenny. So a lot of fairies in this box, I think. Harry and Bloopum definitely wanted to get more of this. Fire Techo as a foil, so that's actually a rare, and I'm a dingus. We have a Mammoth, Iron Skeef, Balthazar, so some villains, another fairy. We got the Poogle, Fairy Kachik, Marina, which is like the dice roll fairy here. The Ghost Paintbrush, which I don't think we got many ghosts to go with it. The Blade of Supernova, a Fairy Scorchio, Sergeant Brexus, Vera, Ghost Usul, which I already have in my deck. The Breadmaster as a foil super rare. We've got the Black Frost Cannon and the Commemorative Battle Axe, Caveira's Marvelous Potion, and the Fairy Techo. So yeah, that's a lot of fairies in one box. And of course, all of our just foil hits of normal cards. And like I said, there's some commons and stuff that I definitely needed to finish out our dual playset master set before the next set comes out in November. But if you've enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, or if you're back, welcome back as always. Much love. I appreciate you guys sticking through all of the various uploads over time. And of course, comment down below. Let me know what your favorite Neopet is, what your favorite pull is, and if you're interested in more Neopets content, let me know down below. I would love to make it happen if it's possible. So I'll see y'all in the next video, and much love and peace out. Goodbye. Look at that thing. Look at that forehead, dude. She got a big old noggin. Buh.